What has life taught you recently? I guess probably transitioning down from Queensland. I guess I've had my mental health struggles living away from home and then in lockdown and doing my second ACL. So I think recently, as to say, I guess be grateful for the environment I'm in, especially the environment I'm in right now. I'm so incredibly happy and content because I've, I guess, worked so hard on myself, not only physically but mentally. Just in terms of I struggle with anxiety. So I've had to work really hard, especially on myself, but also getting the right people by my side. So yeah, I'm very grateful for that. My biggest fear? I guess my biggest fear would probably be not reaching my full potential. I know that I have so much, I guess, raw talent, whether it's in football or growing as a person. And I think that I don't let fear, I guess, overwhelm me. I know struggling with anxiety, the past 6 months I've worked so hard on myself that fear hardly ever creeps into my mind. And I guess my other biggest fear would be doing my third ACL. I've kind of said that if I do my third, I might hang the boots up for a while just because the longevity, and I guess looking outside of careers, what I want to do outside of football as well. You know, I work so hard on and off the field and at training. My aim is for consistency, and it's driven by this, I guess, first fear, but then flipped it into motivation because, you know what, I think in my head, okay, this could be, the last training, and what am I doing right to make sure this isn't the last, training? Am I eating enough? Am I sleeping 8 hours a night? Just all those little things of thinking like a professional athlete. So I've been able to transform it into motivation. What are the most important attributes of a successful leader today? Being empathetical is probably a really important one for me. The second one I'd say is knowing when to flip the switch, being able to have a laugh with your teammates, but when it comes time to, I guess, put your head down and focus on the task ahead, what we speak about at Saints is blue brain. So being able to switch really quickly. Probably caring for one another as well. I feel like I can be at my most vulnerable when I know my teammates care for me, and I think that's something that I've really learnt this year or leading into this year. I've been a lot more vulnerable and been able to because my teammates have grown in personally and as a team. Just being able to show a lot more care for me. Not that they didn't, but we've really all opened up to each other, and that's what I love. Where have you seen AFLW make a difference? Probably to the older generation, to be honest. Obviously, we inspire the younger generation so much, but like when I go home and my grandparents are like, we watched AFLW games on the weekend, and they were just so amazing to watch, and it's so good to have crowds there and people supporting you and showing you that women in sport can do it. So I think we've made our mark with the older generation, I reckon. What's one thing that makes you most proud? Probably seeing the journey of St Kilda from year 1 to 3. and the steps we've taken as a club, as a team, and as individuals, and seeing the growth in my teammates thus far has been like exceptional. And I think that's what makes me so proud, is the buy-in from my teammates and the club. We're all in this together, and we all have one task ahead, and yeah, that's to win and keep getting better. What life lesson did you learn the hard way? Probably not to rush. I think doing my ACL, it's taught me a lot, and knowing that at the back of my mind, I don't have to rush everything I do. I can take my time with it, because before you know it, something might happen. And I guess, as you said, you learn the hard way with things. And so yeah, not to rush, because if you take your time, it's more of a quality over quantity, I guess.